Good morning, afternoon. How are you all today? Hey, my thumbnail for today is Lita Ford in concert back, I don't know, a while ago. 2022, 2020, 2021, something like that. Anyway, I chose the picture because it's Halloween. Boo! If you look on her guitar, you'll see a sticker on there. And that sticker is a nice, scary skeleton. So that's why I chose that picture. Just looking for something different. Let's go to live chat. Okay, we'll go to live chat there. All right. One thing I wanted to ask everybody in the community, and I'll wait until people come in, but there was someone in the community, I guess I can do it now, that wanted one of these little gold pans to display something in. So I was going to ask who the hell it was because I don't remember anymore, but I brought it in the house finally to ask. Because I got Block's second letter mailed out to him this week. I had to run into town to do that because I can't just throw it in the mailbox like I do normal mail. I have to take it in and get charged 5 times more to send a letter. Hey, Silver Tsunami's here. Freaking awesome. Right away today. God damn, you're on top of this shit, buddy. All right. Here's the deal with the 400 Legend and me trying to mount this Leupold on it. The rings I had 2 sets. I had normal height, and then I had a high set. Scope was still too low on the gun for me when I mount it. So I had to get extra high sights, or I thought, well, let's just do something different here. Cantilever sight, or cantilever mount. Sorry. So already got the scope mounts built in, but I think that should raise it high enough for me to get a good cheek weld on the weapon and have the scope as high as I need it to be, because it was just too short. This is high. It's called high, but they're Weaver mounts. It's just a Hawk cantilever. So I'll go with the Weaver mounts. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. When I get this thing on finally, I tried to get the other. I tried to get the scope on yesterday with the other mounts I had, and so I could show you today, but it just wasn't going to line up for me. So I did this. All right, and I'll get that probably done today. You see this whole bag of Canadian coins? It has to be gone through, and we're going to do that today because I'm looking for the tokens. Somebody wanted to see the tokens. So we're going to look for the tokens. I have 2 packages. One of them from Scallywag Tactical. And I know what that is, but you're going to be surprised. And then I got another one here from Ramno. Yeah, Ramno. So I got coins in here. I got something else in here. So let's do this. Let's open up this little package right here because I think you're going to be surprised. You may be surprised. I don't know. We're going to use the Angry Warrior Tackle Box package opening tool. Let's get the camera down here so you can see what the hell is going on. Oop. There. Let's go like that. Get it out of my crotch. We'll go over there a little bit. Good thing I had pants on, huh? I was thinking about not wearing pants today, but I got to go back outside. So we'll just wear some pants. I actually like going commando, but it makes it difficult if somebody comes to the door to put some shorts on real quick. Or just some sweat gear or something. All right. What do we got? Ooh, it's a package. Ooh, it's another package. And that's all they sent. No receipt, no invoice, no nothing. All right, there we go. That's what it's going to be. Let's open this one first. See, look at that. Nice Scallywag Tactical. They're out of California. I'm kind of thinking this is the same outfit that makes Angry's Nice, but I'm not sure. Hey, Shroom Day, how are you, buddy? Frenchy Frostbite. Frenchy Frostbite. That's a name. All right. Look at what we got. Like I told you guys, I am a collector of knives. And Scallywag looked like it had a decent knife. So, move the box out of the way here. Move that box out of the way. I got a couple of their knives. That one looks to be a pretty nice. I don't like the handle right off the bat. It's just slick plastic. Be better if it was a Crichton handle or something. But I do like the hammered finish. It is a good steel. It's got a decent edge on it. But that's about the right size of knife there. I like that size of knife where I can choke up, put my finger right there, and I can skin that way. And I can control the blade better with my finger up there like that. Instead of holding it back here and trying to go like that. You put your finger up here, you can control the blade better. I used to do that all the time, skinning. The sheath is not bad. The sheath is not bad. So, all right, there. There's kind of a little outdoorsy knife. A little Skinner. Pretty positive lock on that thing. I like that. I guess they put this on here so if you wanted to wear it horizontal on a belt, you could, but there's not enough space. You have to wear a skinny belt to do that, if you notice that. You can wear it on your left side like that if you're right-handed draw. If you're left-handed draw, you're just kind of screwed because then the release would be towards your body. So you have to wear it on your right side. You could wear it on the left side vertically, but not horizontally. Or I mean on the right side. Left and right side you can mount vertically. But you can only wear this on the left side with a skinny belt. And on the left side, because if you wore it on the right side, this would be close to your body. And you don't want to do that. But, yeah. It's a decent little knife for the money. I think it's only $25 or something like that. $23. And I had a special that I could get 2 knives. They were running a special. So, hey, I'll take a special any day. And I'll get rid of these boxes. Don't really need to keep those boxes, but I got this one. This one is more of a kitchen knife. But it is kind of a neat little blade. The sheath is the same material, same construction, but the blade is just a little different. And I got it in blue because I like blue, and it's going to be a kitchen knife anyway. That's going to be a fine, oh, it's even sharper than the other one. That's going to be a fine blade, little hole that you can hang it up if you want to. Little hole in there, you can hang it up or put it in the drawer. That's going to be a fine kitchen knife there. It's like, they're both like $22 or 20. I think the total was $55 for the both of them. They don't have a very large selection. They're a small company yet, but it's kind of nice. Kind of a nice fit. Screws are the same. You can tell that. The Angry Warrior tackle box knife's a little thicker, just maybe a smidgen, half a millimeter thicker. And it's ground differently. This is more of a hollow grind on this one. This is just a straight grind. But that's a couple of cute little knives there. Ah, yeah. Don't want to run over trick-or-treaters. I went to the post office, and the postal clerk was dressed up like a, what do you call those little things that wear the goggles? Look like little Tic Tacs. They're yellow. What do you call them? Anyway, she was dressed up like one of those. The whole spandex outfit. And she's not a gal that should be wearing spandex, but the costume was really good. And she was dressed up like one of the little female ones. So she had the little skirt on. She had the goggles around her neck and the whole bit. It was a funny little thing. So, yeah, I don't need to keep the boxes, but the boxes are kind of neat. That was a nice little touch there. But yeah, I think that's going to be a really fine kitchen knife. I really do. Just for chopping and slicing vegetables and stuff. It's going to be a nice knife. You know, we're always using a paring knife. We don't have a blade that big. And I really rather prefer a blade like this over a paring knife because your hand is so close to the cutting board with a paring knife. This, your hand is up and off of the cutting board. Which I like, man. I like. I think it'll be a cute little kitchen knife. This one will definitely be a skinner. Definitely be a skinner. A skinning blade. And you see they put their little logo on there. Scallywag Tactical. The pirates go with a bandage on and 3 blades going through his mouth. A knife and 2 swords. Or cutlass, I should call them. They're cutlasses, not swords. But yeah, kind of a cool little company out of California. It makes blades. And I collect blades, and I like blades from small manufacturers and individuals because I also make knives, so I want to support those guys. But sometimes they make some awesome blades. All right, so we got that. I did want to ask again. I'll ask again now that everybody's in here. Somebody wanted this little pan for they wanted to put something in there and display it. I don't know. Somebody wanted it. Somebody tell me who it was. I can't remember. But I finally brought it in the house. And then I got this box here. And this is from Rayno. So we're going to open that too. This would be of more interest to you guys because this is coins. And I don't like lockback knives or folders. I don't. I much prefer a fixed blade knife. Although I do carry a folder, but it's a razor blade folder, replaceable razor blade folder. Ooh. Uh-oh, I got a note in there. Goes in my box. Oh, shit, there it goes. Everything's falling down. Let go. I got a note. What does it say? Goomba, Gary, thank you for the interest in these coins. Ray Mo. And then Raymo 8790. Appreciate it when people put little thank you notes or little cards or little whatever's in there. It's always appreciated, and it goes in my box back there. My cigar box is getting full. I'm gonna have to keep another cigar box. Oh, I got another cigar box. I'll put it in there. And then look at, I got that one. Oh, I should have had one more. I should have had one more that came up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I should have had one more. Did I drop it? No, I didn't drop it. I may have to contact him because I sent him 2 payments. Damn it. It's not in there either. Unless he stuck it in here. Let's see. Oh, look at, he stuck it in here. Now, you're going to look at that coin. We're going to get it out of there, but we're going to look at this first. This is the 2018 $10 coin. It is the common loon. It's called Beauty and Grace. All of the pertinent information right here. It's only at 23.17 grams, but it's a nice coin. Hold up a second. Let me get it out for you. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. That ain't good. I don't like it when those capsules come apart like that. See? The top comes off it. All right, here. How do you like that? That's a nice one I didn't have. Kind of proofy too. But yeah, that's a pretty coin. And if you've ever seen a loon, and I fish a lot in Wisconsin, in central northern Wisconsin, and loons all the time around the boats, hoping to get fed. I like loons. Loons are a cool bird. Awesome coin. Glad I got that one. And see, what I don't like about that capsule is it fits, the bottom part of the capsule fits in, the top part of the capsule catches a lip and just stays up there like that. I don't like that. Canada did a fuck up when they did that. Let's see if I can get that to set up like that. That looks like it'll work. All right, and then what do we got here? A couple of coins. These are some little bastards. This is in 1891 Mexico, 10 centavos. It's only 163,000 minted, so they're pretty scarce. Let me get it out of there. Oop, there we go. Oh, shit. I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Well, got to get you out of there now. All right. So we'll just put it up there like that. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave the box behind it like that. There. That'll work. This is actually a pretty decent coin. And I am really interested in old Mexican silver, but it's 90% silver too, so it's not a bad looking coin for as old as it is. It's got that little spot, little brown spot right below that one wingtip, but other than that, that's pretty damn decent coin. Nice. I really like that. That's a nice coin. Now, what was this? Big T's auction or Mama T's? Can't remember which. I think it was Mama T's, but get a couple of these stands up here. Well, stay there. We'll put him right there like that. And this other one is a 1918 Canadian half dime. A half dime. Not a nickel, a half dime. Didn't know they made such a thing. But I do now. Let's get it out of here. Where'd you go? Right there. Okay. This is going to take some doing here. That's a little coin. That is a little coin. If I can get you up there. Come on, you. George V. This is the side I'm interested in right here. $5, Canada, 1918. See 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21 leaves. All right, now I have to look. It says half dime. It looks to me like a fish scale nickel, but I would have to compare it to a fish scale nickel. Where are they at? Those are all pennies. Hold up a second. They're here. They're here. All right. Let me see if I can find one out of this pile of nickels there. I have some. If I can find a single in here. Let's just take one of these out and compare it. 1918. Let's see if I got any 1918 nickels. It's 1910, 1906. These are all 1800s. 1800s. Nope, 1920s right here. All right. I'll put them over there. Let's take a look right here. Let's see what we can figure out. It looks to be a nickel, but when you say half dime, that interests me. And if it was a half dime, it should say half dime. Okay. There's a 1918. Now, I don't know how I can get this up here and compare those two. Here is the 1918, what I call fish scale nickel. Come on. Focus, you son of a bitch. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 21 leaves. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 22. That's kind of hard to see. I got to check this with the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 22 leaves. 22 leaves. Let me count this one real quick again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 22 leaves. My opinion, this is a fish scale nickel, not a half dime. It's the same size. So it isn't a half dime, it is a fish scale nickel. But still, it's another one, another fish scale. Let me see, do I have any more of them? I'm thinking I do, but I have copies of a lot of these fish scales. There's an 18 right there. So there's 2 18s there, and then I got this one now. So there's 3 18s. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 13, 12, 11, and 11. And the 10 is in the other, so 17. These 2 18s. 18s. 19. 19, 19. 19, a lot of 19s. And 20s. So there are 4, what do I got, 4 19s? Yeah, there are 4 19s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20s. 6 20s. All right, so I got another 18 I got to put in a 2x2. And I'll have an auction one of these days, but I got to go through and make up a book. Do my book with fish scales. So when I get to it, because I've been doing pennies, is what I've been doing, and then I started working on dimes, and my fish scale nickels took a back seat there for a while. So we're going to have to get back to looking at those. Back to looking at the fish scale nickels. I think I need some more pages in my book, though. I'm going to have, well, see, I don't know if Whitman or somebody makes a special book, just a special book for fish scale nickels. I'm sure they do. Yeah, I was going to say, Canada didn't have half dimes. I think when I looked at it, yep, that's a fish scale nickel. So, all right, well, we'll put that in there. Let's see, that decade is complete from 11 to 20 to the end. And then what was the other decade that's complete? Here, 1900 to 1910, that decade is complete. The 1890s, that decade is complete. The 1880s, almost complete. The 1870s, not as many. And then I have, I don't have any 60s. I got 150. No 30s, 40s. I got 120. There's an 80, 1880, but the 80s are complete. So, yeah, the 90s and the 80s, I think, were pretty much complete. Those are the 90s. And the 70s, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So my nickel collection is by no means complete, but I do have, there's an 1858, which is in pretty good shape. And there's an 1829. That's in real good shape. So I got some. I got no 40s. I got no 30s. 150s, 120s. So I got to look and see when they started and when they ended. 1920 they ended. Let's see. Then they went to the regular penny after that. All right. That's what we got. I am kind of happy with that Mexican coin, though. I am kind of happy with him. So everything's got to be inventoried again and put on a spreadsheet. I'm kind of glad I got that loon because, you know, I didn't have that one. So nice. Real nice. All right. Let's look at some coins. Let's see. We'll put that in a box because that's got to be. I'll put it in a bag later. We have to look for tokens. I do have some tokens right here on top. I'm looking for the pennies and half pennies. I don't know where I put them. I thought maybe they were in this bag, but there's a couple tokens right there. We'll leave them out. That's a dragon. These are the dogs. The different dogs. I think I got three or four of those. That's what those are. What is this one? Oh, that is that special $5 coin that had the maple leaves all the way around the rim. That's what that one is. A lot of these dollars got to go into my dollar book. That's why I brought them in. There's that gold gilded eagle. Or hawk, one or the other. These are the boats, I believe. The transportation series. These are the boats. I know I had 3 of those. Everything in plastic. Everything in plastic. All these dollars have to go in. Here's some more tokens. See what I got here. I like to collect the bank tokens before Confederation. Oh, look, I got a slab. It's an ICG, but it's an AU-55 details. It's a New Brunswick. It's got a short 6 and some environmental damage. It's a 1 center, a big 1 cent. Take it out of the bag and look at it. She's kind of dark, but you can see her when you turn her into the light. I don't know if you can see any environmental damage on her or not. And then I don't have a microscope plugged in to do this at the same time, to stream and do the. But that is actually a pretty damn nice looking coin. 1864. That's not bad. I'm going to take that out of the bag because we're going to put those tokens up. Somebody wanted to look at them. I forget who it was. If it was hidden or if it was freaking. Were you the one asking about them? Holding it sideways? What was I holding sideways, you dick? Let's see. That's a clip planchet. That's a penny. So that goes with my penny stuff. Here's a Newfoundland, 1896. And Newfoundland, Newfoundland. I liked coins before the Confederation. A lot of them were, I got a lot of pennies, half pennies someplace, but all right, that one stays out too. Um, here's some. These in 2x2s. These in the 2x2s. What is this one? 1871, King Edward Island. $0.01. 1871. Okay, put that one over there. What do we got here? This is another 50-cent piece from Newfoundland. But I think this one, let me look at that other one. Yeah. See, that one had the Queen on. Now this one has the King on. King Edward the Seventh. But that's a 1907. And that's an 1896. Those are two that are kind of special. They got one more in here, and they got to go into 2x2s. These have to go into 2x2s. Here's a 1919 Newfoundland with King George V on. That has to go into a 2x2. So that'll get stuck up here. And then here, I don't know, but I had it in the same bag. So I'm thinking might have been, come on. King Edward VI is a 10-cent coin. A Newfoundland 10-cent, 1942 Newfoundland. Little puncture mark there on the end, but not a bad coin nonetheless. And what else I have in here? I got a couple of pennies for some reason. A 1941 1 cent in Newfoundland. There you go. Looks like the palm tree is upside down to me. Because if you hold it like that, the way it's supposed to be, it looks like the palm tree is upside down. And that was King George the what? Sixth. King George the Sixth. So I got a lot of Newfoundland stuff. Let's see, what else we got here? Another one that's got to go into a 2x2. King George the Sixth. Another, I think it's a 1942. Yep, 1942. It's not a palm tree. It's leaves coming off the bottom. It looks like a flower coming out of the top. I don't know what the hell it is. All right, and then I got these two right here. These are New Brunswick, or what are these? And these both got holes in. Someone was going to make a damn necklace out of them, but half penny, 1831 half penny from the Bank of, man, come on, you, get your fucking big ass thumb out of the way. Hold up. God damn. Can't see it on the fucking camera. It says bank token. It's a half penny, 1837. It just says bank token on that side. On this side, province, New Canada. Damn. And I can't tell you what province that is from. It just doesn't tell me. If it does say it, I can't make it out. It's worn that much. Nope, can't make it out. So I don't know which one that is, but I can look it up by that. That's a very particular mark on it. That's a very particular mark on it. So it says the province in that wheel, but I just can't make it out. I saw you block, you son of a bitch. You can't hide from me. What province did that come from? Here's a token from the Bank of Upper Canada. Somebody drilled a hole in 1850. And she's wore pretty nice too. It's a bank token, 1 penny. See how big the pennies were? Man, those were huge. So we got those two there. Those are all tokens and pennies, half pennies. I don't know what else we got in here. Oh, here's that walleye I just got not too long ago. $20 walleye. Oh, shit. Here's some more. I think that one's another, that's a hockey coin. Come out of here, you son of a bitch. I don't believe this is an Olympic coin. But it's got that little privy mark on it, the little Olympic privy. But this is a 2010 coin. And I got it because of the hockey and the Maple Leafs. The Vancouver Whistler. Whistlers? Whistlers. The Vancouver Whistler. It's kind of it's kind of an awesome coin, but yeah, that was not a Olympic coin. It just has the Olympic privy on it. All right, so we'll leave that one. I got a coin in here in this little bag. And it's a odd little coin. I didn't know they made it, but I think it's a quarter. Not real sure. Yeah, it's a 25-cent coin. Come on. Don't be stupid. The 2009. But look at the back. Cindy Klassen, speed skater in the Olympics. That was a decent coin. That's got to go in with my quarters, though. That goes in with my quarters, and these dogs, I think they go in with my halves. Or are they quarters, too? No, those are halves. So they go in my halves. Quarters and halves right there, and pennies. See, when I get them, I just put them in a big bag, and then, I mean, after they're inventoried, but then I just, there you go, Charlottesville, $1, which I saved. What do we got here? That's the 2015 Flanders Field. Uh-oh, I got 1, 2, 3. Get up there. Superman. I got 3 Supermans for some reason. Here's a 2-ounce Kraken. See if I get it turned around there so you can see it. Worth his shit. Two-ounce Kraken. What's the denomination on that coin anyway? How many dollars? $10 coin. That's a $10 coin. Like I say, I think, and here's another Charlottesville. I think when they determine, they try to determine denominations on coins, they just stand across the room. They got denominations on a dartboard, and they just throw fucking darts at it. Wherever it lands, that's the denomination of a coin. And I think I have several of these. Otherwise, they wouldn't all be in the same bag, but pretty sure anyway. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of them. I think they're all the same coin. If I'm not mistaken, I think they all are. Come on, where's the year? 2019. 2020. Oops, I've been wrong. 2020. 2017. And 2018. And they're all dragons. So that one's a 2018. I believe these two are the same. Yeah, these are 2017s. Dragons. The 2017 dragons. And that's 2020 dragon. And this is a 2019 dragon. So they made dragons for a few years there. Looks like I don't have them all, but I got dragons. All those dollars go in my dollar books. I gotta get to it. Now look at this. These are privies in here. So we'll hold off on those. Those are all privy money. I don't know if I got them all here or not. My privies. Here's a holographic bonfire and a rabbit. Where was that? Doesn't say on the front. It does on the rear. That's a 2013 coin there. Holographic. Kind of neat. I don't have a whole lot of holographics. They do have a couple of Thunderbirds, though. They do get a couple Thunderbirds. What year are them? 2009. And they have the Olympic privy on them, too. And then what we got here? Oh, this goes in with my Birds of Prey series. This is only a half ounce. I got a couple of them. So that goes out into my Birds of Prey series. And then I got these four here. The airplanes. I think these are they in the transportation series too? $20 coins. I have four of these. I don't know if that's all of them or not, but I do have four of them. All right. What's everybody saying? Yeah, you've held them coins before, some of these. I know you have. I got some of them from you. I know that for a fact. All right. We got those. We're about halfway through that bag. I'll just bring another handful out here. See what we got. Here, another Charlottetown. They can go together because I got a pile of them someplace. Here's my skull. The Regina. Regina, however you pronounce it, dollar. Any of you guys ever watch an animated show on YouTube called Forget About It? About a mobster from New York who's in a witness protection program. They moved his whole family to Regina, Canada, Saskatchewan. I think this, I don't know why I have those two together. Oh, I know, they're the same coin, that's why. Usually if they're together, they're the same coin. That's the mint in Canada. I got a couple of them. All these dollars got to go in a book. Book. All the special dollars. What we got here? Another 2-ouncer. That's just a twin maple leaf, 2-ounce. Just a 2-ounce twin maple leaf. But a really proofy coin. This one is. Staying in this container, I can tell you that. And in plastic. And what do we got here? You got native dance. That's a Sprott here. You guys have seen some of these someplace. I don't know if Stack Inn had it or not, but it's a Sprott coin. To sing called. Yeah, I like that Sprott coin. I saw one, I had to get it. Let me see. Where are we at here? That's I think that's a 50 cent. I have to look. See if that's a 50 center. Might have to go in that book. That's a $2 coin, but it's a Calgary Stampede. About the size of a $50. Come on. Got the CS on it, Calgary Stampede, and it says it on the bottom. It's only half ouncer, so it's about the size of a 50 cent piece, but I don't think I'll put that in with my 50 centers. I don't know. Because those are 50 centers and they're smaller than that, so we'll leave it in there with that one. What do we got here? We got this one. Do they remember that one? Got Chinese on it. So 2015. All right. So we got these tokens over here, and we're still looking for more tokens. That's why we were doing this in the first place. All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these death dollars. Come on. Over here. Come on. Look at me. Look at me. Death dollars. I got 4 of those. I like them. I like them. I like them a lot. I like them. I like them. I like them a lot. I know you don't want me to sing, but here we have just a 1989 maple in mint plastic yet. So that one's staying in there. Just like that. Here's the Winnipeg 100. What do we got here? We got 2 2-ounce werewolves. Woo! Woo! It's Halloween. 2 2-ounces. That's a nice, heavy little package. And this one, I like this one, is Macintosh Apple. It's a BU. I don't think this is a proof. They made both versions, BU and proof. It looks proofy. Then what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Throne of the Senate. Throne of the Senate. What else we got here? This is a nice old one here. An older one, let's put it that way. Older one. It's King George VI, the interim king. 1949 $. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, what else we got here? What was in this one? Oh, those are the death dollars. Okay, they go there. We're still not to the bottom of this thing. All right, this is the last load right here. Terra Nova. Come on out of there, you. All right, there's 2 of them in here, I think. Yep. $19.49. This is an MS63. This one's even better than that. International Coin Certification Service, ICCS. If you guys that are collecting labels, that's one you should have. There's a certification number. It looks shitty to me for a 63, but this one looks so much better. So much better. The Floriat Terra Nova is the ship. Terra Nova. I don't understand French, but I can understand Floriat Terra Nova pretty well. What do we got here? Oh, there's one. It's a trade dollar. Here we go. A trade dollar. And this is from St. Catharines, Canada, Chamber of Commerce. The Royal Canadian Henley, St. Catherine, Ontario, the 100th Regatta, 1880 to 1982. The Regatta. That one's goes over here with those. What do we got here? 1979, the Griffin dollar. Come on. Quit being stupid. The Griffin. All right. And what do we got here? We got a couple of different ones here. These are, I think, now, because some were numismatic and some weren't. I have other ones someplace. This is just an ounce of silver, you see, but it's the Royal Canadian Mounted Police on a horse. Says Canada, 1 ounce silver, but this is what the back looks like. See the little horse and little horsey guys? I got 2 of those, and I have the coin too. I have the coins also. So these are also token, commemorative or whatever. But I'm missing most of my pennies, half pennies. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And this one's toned up pretty nice too. This is a dollar. This is a dollar coin. Look at how toned that one is. There's some purples and blues in there. Canada dollar, 1973. Front is not as toned, but it's getting there. And this one has the queen on the obverse. So I got both of them. I wouldn't call the other one a token. I would call that more of a medal, but put that up there. And then last but not least are these right here. And the only reason I got them in there with them, and they probably should go in the same bag, they're quarters, but I have 3 of them, and they are, come on, quit doing that, light. 25-cent Royal Canadian Mounted Police quarter, 1973. And I got 3 of those little bad boys. And so that's why I would kept all the RCMP stuff together. Kind of a nice little set. See you, Danny Dave. Thanks for coming in, buddy. What? Half of what you thought was silver was not? On which ones? On the Sprott? I could check all of them if you want. Nope, the Sprott is non-magnetic. There's one that's magnetic right there. Okay, so there's one there. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. All the newer ones should be magnetic. All the older ones should be silver. Either 925, 80%. Here, these quarters are magnetic. Okay, so we got quarters that are magnetic, and we got that regatta medallion that is magnetic. Quarters I would assume would be, but they say with the Mountie stuff. So see, these Mounties and these Mounties stay together. That's the only thing I got that is magnetic in here. Are those quarters? Are these quarters in that regatta coin right there? Let's see. That's RCMP there. That's RCMP there. And put those over there. Where's the other ones at? God damn it. And now you made me screw them all up. Come on, you. That one can go over there. Shit. Oh shit. All these dollars have to get put in a book. I got the rest of the dollars down here, but they're mostly, I was working on the Voyager dollars. Nice surprise. Even that hockey one is not magnetic. I thought this one would be, but it's not. The holographic one, it's not magnetic. So, and squid. Oop. The Sprott is non-magnetic. Okay, I'm just looking for one in particular here. Where in the hell is it? All those can go in there. Right here it is. Right there. All of those got to go in one bag together because those are all RCMP. They make a nice little set together, all together. Just like that. All right, let's put these all back in the bag. And we still got to look for tokens. I think they may be down here. I'm not sure. Okay, those we were going to look at yet because those are tokens, but they're copper or bronze, one or the other. Holy crap. You see the dollars I got to go through? Dollar coins. What's this one? That's it, Regatta. All right, what's this one? Okay, that's Birds of Prey Wildlife. That's another Regatta. And that goes right there. 100. How come I have two of them in different bags? Oh, that's Winnipeg 100. Never mind. That one is magnetic also. There we go. Yeah, that's that Winnipeg 100. That is a $1974. That Winnipeg 100 is also magnetic. There you go. So we got the Regatta, the 100-year Regatta. We got the 100-year Winnipeg coin, and the quarters. Were magnetic. Oop. And here I got these three can all get put in together because they're all Charlottetown, Quebec. I buy them, I log them, I just throw them in a bag until it's time to do something with them, or a box. And all of the 64s, 67s, I try to collect them all if I can, more than one. So they go into one bag right there. All right. Here, let's look at these. This one is interesting. From Canada to the Gulf, Mississippi River. The Mississippi River Parkway Foundation, the Great River Road, 1970. And it's reeded, and I believe it's copper, but I don't know that for a fact. And then I got another one that was in a 2x2, and it is dirtied up a little bit. But I did manage to get two of those. Oops, sorry, upside down. I did manage to get two of those. Where I found them, I don't know. But I did get two of them. Do I need two of them? No, I need one. But what the hell? And then I got this one here. I don't know about this one. Ontario Confederation. 1857. That's 57. Hold up. 1867 and 1967. All right. That's for the Confederation when Ontario joined. You see over there it says on the side, minted by. I can't see. Come on, quit it. By the Ontario government to commemorate the role of mining in the development of Canada. Containing gold, nickel, zinc, platinum, silver, copper, iron, mined in Canada. So that's a different little token there. So we'll put that over there with those tokens. We'll put this one over there with that token. And I gotta look down here in the pennies. You know what? Neither one of those are magnetic either. None of these are except for the staples. Because they're copper. Alright, what did I have here? I said we were going to look at these. These are some privies, I think. I got to find my other privies because he's got to go with them. I believe these are privies anyway. I think that's what they are. Yeah. There's a tank privy. There's a pronghorn privy, I believe. Is that a pronghorn? Yep, pronghorn privy. And I got two of these. What are these? Oh, the panda holding the bamboo. Two of those privies. And I got two of these privies. What are these? Oh, the moose privy. I got another bag of privies, but I don't know where it's at. And these got to go with them. They were just in that bag because I haven't put them away yet. But they got to go with my other privy coins. So they don't go in that bag. They got to stay out. There's a couple in here that got to go out in separate bags also, or separate spot. Charlottetown, Quebec, they go out. And there's a couple other ones that go out. But all right, so far we've got these. We've got these so far. And then I'm not real sure about where are you at? If they're in here or not. Because these are all pennies. Those are 70s, 30s. 40s, 50s, 60s. No, 60s are all rolled. There's 70s, 80s, 90s. There's some from 2000. 30s, 70s, 90s. Well, 80s. They're not in with the pennies. And I'm not really sure where the hell they are. Let me look in this bag right here. These are all of the 67. Nickels, dimes, quarters. Those are dollars. Those are nickels. Dollars and nickels. Dollars and nickels. Dollars and nickels. These are the 25 cent. Do I have one up here? 25 cent? I think I do, don't I? Gotta go in that bag. Yep, right there. Gotta go in this bag. Get this stuff separated out. And then, what do we got here? Nickels. These are dollars. These are halves. Yep, those are halves. Those are dollars. And there's some more pennies. Pennies. I don't know. Those are cents, pennies, dollars. These go back there with those. And 50 cent. These go in here. 50 cent. Quarters, nickels, dimes are over there. And pennies are down here. That goes in with the penny. I don't know what these books are. I think this is Jefferson nickels here, but I'm not sure. No, Lincoln pennies from, oh shit. I don't know, I bought this from somebody. They didn't fill up the last page, but those are Lincoln pennies there. Don't know why I have them. They don't collect them. But that's probably going to get sold. Then what we got in here? I got Jefferson nickels in here. I don't collect Jefferson nickels either, but I got a collection of them. Come on. From 1938 to, and this book is full, I think. Yeah, 1938 to 1961. 38 to 61. With the war nickels and everything in here. Oop, and then you fall out of the damn holder. Okay. 1938 to 1961. It says number 1 on it. I don't even know why I have it. These are beaver nickels. And there's just a couple I'm missing, and Black told me that they're expensive as hell. But other than that, I have 2 holes that are missing. And this goes from what? 1922 all the way through 1982. So those are my beaver nickels there. And that's not all of them, but so that one actually should be separate from this other one, but I'll put the Jeffersons in there too. Oh, shoot. And I got another whole bag of nickels to go through. Come on, open up. Yes, son of a bitch. Another whole bag of nickels to go through. So I am by no means done. And I really don't know where those other tokens would be. I'm going to have to go back out and look. But these are what I got so far. I have some more pennies and half pennies someplace. I have to go out and find them. They're not in here. They're not in the house. I really do want to get started on those. I'd like to get started on those fish scale nickels is what I'd like to get started on. But let's see, these are all dollars, so they all got to go over there with that book, just like that. And then this one is what? That one gets, those are Lincoln nickels. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants them that lives in Canada that collects United States coinage. Can't think of anybody right now, but I'm pretty sure there'd be somebody up there that collects American coins. Pretty sure, anyway. Uh-oh, JJ, what's that link? Well, let me click on it real quick. That's freaking awesome there. That's Muscle Shell there. And I'm subscribed to both of them. Who is you? CLK7. Who is that? Who is that? Let me look. Matt Wingy. I am not subscribed to him. Should I be? Should I be? All right, I'll subscribe. I don't know why, but I will. All right. Now, I don't know what I should do with some of these. A Newfoundland dime. That's the one that really gets me right there. I have more someplace. I just don't know where. These are privies, and I don't know where all those privy marks are at. This is a, that goes out too. Privies and that go out. This is going to go in here. Let's look in here and see what we got. I don't know. Could be in here too. Oh, shit. I think these are all the 67 stuff. Here's the Charlottetown, Quebec. I knew it. You want to see how many I have? I'll just move these out of the way. There is one in mint packaging yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12, and then here are those other 3 we found in that other bag. So there you go. There's 15 of the Charlottetown, Quebec. Why I have so many of them, I don't know. I just do. There you go. There's the bunny nickels. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. What do we got here? Oh, yes. Can't forget our snow geese. I have several of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. The 5 snow geese dollars. And we have some howling wolves here. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 50-cent pieces. What is this? Let's go over here with these 2. Fuck, upside down. God damn, I hate that when I do that. Parry Sound, Ontario. The Centennial. It's an anniversary coin. Is this one? Yes, this one is magnetic. So that can go over here with the tokens, and that one can go over here with the tokens. And let's see, we got the Bobcat quarters. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. A couple of them got to go into 2x2s yet because they're in. There's quarters, 50 cent. Those are nickels. These are all dollars. Dollars. And then we have, what do we got here? These are the tuna fish. No, mackerel. A lot of these got to go into 2x2s yet. A lot of those do. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of those. And a lot of them got to go into 2x2s. So we got nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces. And what do we got in here? What do we got in here? I told you we would find them. I told you we would find them. Right down to the last fucking thing, though. All right, let's get these guys out of the way here. Put these all in the bag. Get these out of the way. They all got to go into 2x2s. I just ain't got that far yet. Okay. Where's the bigger bag at? Right here. Yeah, I don't want that one. Or that one. Or that one. I don't know about that one. Hold up a second. God damn it. I'm discombobulated. I want a heavy bag for these. There. Yeah, we can put that in there. I think the snow geese will fit in there. Nope, won't fit in there. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all have Porsches. I must make amends. I pray for deliverance. No help from my friend. So, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? All right, let's see. Bag. Yeah, we'll put them in here. I think they'll fit, won't they? Yeah, they won't fit in there. My jackrabbits. I like to collect these collector's pieces. The Centennial, Bicentennial, the Quasi-Centennial. I like those coins. I think the best. And I did write to the Canadian Mint because they keep giving me wrong information all the time. I would tell you what they said. I will tell you what they said when I inquired as to the years, the weight, and the composition of the first Special Service Force coin. I just wanted to know how many years they were made, from what year to what year, and in any particular year, if they were half ounce or 3/4 ounce silver, or if they were 1/10 ounce or 1/4 ounce gold, or if they didn't make any. That's what I hold up a second. Let me see. We'll take this one down. We'll put this one up. We'll go right there. Let me see. My sent contact. All right. It says, thanks for contacting Royal Canadian Mint for the first Special Service Force bullion coins. Here are the coins produced. 2014, 1/10 ounce gold. 2014, half ounce silver. 2018, 1/10 ounce gold. 2018, 1/2 ounce silver. 2018, 1/4 ounce gold. 2019, 1/2 ounce silver. 2021, 1/4 ounce gold, and 2021, 1/2 ounce silver. If you have, please note there are no mintages for bullion products. Okay, I know that. I didn't want numbers anyway. Questions, concerns, call us. Kindly regards, Vicky at customer service. So here's what I wrote back. To whom it may concern, I am using the Carlton Standard Catalog Canadian Collector Coins. Canadian Collector Coins. Hold up a second. I got to get you up here so you can see my face. Just so you can see my face. God, this is so stupid. Canadian Collector Coins, Royal Canadian Mint Issues, Volume 2, 12th edition, 2024. And it says that 2013 was the first year of issue. 3/4 ounce silver coin and a 1/4 ounce gold coin. 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017 was a 1/2 ounce silver coin and a 1/10 ounce gold coin, respectively. 2018 and 2019 was a 1/2 ounce silver coin, and the book says there were no gold coins produced in 2018 or 2019. And finally, in 2021, a 1/2 ounce silver coin and a 1/4 ounce gold coin was produced, and that was the end of the run for the first Special Service Force coins, according to the book. Is this correct? Thank you so very much, Gary Huffman. Now, they've done that twice to me, and they've come up with different numbers all the fucking time. They have no fucking clue what they produced. You would think they would have that in their archives, but they don't. It's asinine. It's asinine talking to the Canadian Mint about specific series or whatever. If I ask them about, let's say, a series in 2015, say the Songbirds of Canada, they would come up with that list. Or the Birds of Prey series, or the Predator series, or whatever. They would come up with them numbers, but they wouldn't be right. I could just about guarantee you they wouldn't be right. All right, we got more. I told you I would find them, and I have found them right here. The fuck are these? 67. Oh, the pennies. Yeah, we forgot these got to go in 2x2s too. These are the what the fuck was that bird? Rock dove, you guys called it. Rock dove. 67. See, it looks like a fucking seagull to me. Come on, quit it. But they call it a rock dove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Here is probably a better example. That one's, red. Good example. It's got to get put in a 2x2. That one is a really sweet coin. That one should get graded in all actuality. But when I get to it, I'll get to it. Oh, shit. All right. That was a part of the 67 stuff. All right, let's look at these right here. Let's look at these. I knew I had more. All right. Started right from the top. Bank of Montreal, 1/2 penny, 1844. Now, I told you I would find the mate to that other one, did I not? That I couldn't make out. Province of Canada, that Bank of Montreal. There is that wheel and cross design right there. That is over here. Right here, that one with the hole in it. Okay. It's a different obverse, but it's the same reverse. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just like that. Hold up. I'm fucking up. Where is it at? God damn it. This one. Right here. God damn it. Got the wrong one. Right here. The wheel and the cross that I couldn't make out. Same size. It's a halfpenny. Bank of Montreal or Province of Montreal. The halfpenny. So I got two of those right there. One with a hole in it. Here's another one from the, it's a bank token. 1 penny. 1 penny. This is 1 penny. Now look how big the 1 penny is. Bank token. And this is the Bank of Upper Canada. 1 penny. 1857. I told you I had more. You guys didn't believe me. So here we got an 1852 Quebec bank token, I think, a halfpenny. Let's look at it together. Quebec bank token, halfpenny, 1852. Not a bad token. Got any more halfpennies? Yep. Upper Bank of Canada token in 1857. And we have to turn it around. That one also has a hole in it. Somebody tried to make a fucking necklace out of. Yeah, fucker. 1 halfpenny bank token. There you go. I know I have more tokens around here. Here's a New Brunswick, 1 cent. This is in 1861, though. Come on. Quit being a dick. God damn. That one they put the queen on. Now, if you look at that, somebody didn't fucking staple that worth of shit. It's 1 cent. But it's New Brunswick. It says New Brunswick on it. Right down there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, you can. You can see it. It says New Brunswick on it. Now, why they would go ahead and put the queen on it, I don't know. It actually is a large cent, but it's not a Canadian large cent. It's a New Brunswick large cent. And then here is the second one I have. And it might be a little bit easier to see, a little bit easier on your eyes. I don't know. But it does have the queen on. Queen Vicky. So I got 2 of them bad boys. And then I got this one in a capsule. And it is nicely toned. Come on. Quit being a dick. The Upper Bank of Canada. And it should come out of here because it's an 1860. You can't hold it just right, and it's squirrely around in there. It's an 1854. If I could get it held so that you can see the date down on the bottom. You can just see it there. 1854. Bank of Upper Canada. Oh, shit. Gotta rotate. ½ penny bank token. Bank of Upper Canada. No particular province that I can see. Nope, no particular province. Just the Upper Bank of Canada. All right. So there we go for tokens. There we go. I mean, take a look. That's all of them. Hell, you can't even see all of them. There you go. That's all of them right there. I got a pretty good bunch of. Yeah, I know. I have to turn it toward the light up there. That's all the tokens that I have. The before Confederation, Bank of Upper Canada, and Province Banks. That's what I have. And only one of them is graded, and that's an ICG. That's an ICG slab for a ½ penny. Nope, it's a 1 penny. It's a 1 cent. I wish I had. I wish I had one of the ½ cents graded, but yeah. So you got big pennies, medium pennies, small pennies, or ½ pennies, and just a myriad of different kind of tokens. And I'm really interested in pre-Confederation stuff. It just it amazes me that all those provinces formed their own little governments before they were all confederated into one country. It just kind of amazes me, but that's what we got. I'm not editing a video. Fuck that. I don't edit. The hell, man. If I edited, it would take me all day to do that shit. I don't want to do that. So there you go. That's what I got for tokens. I knew I had them. Somebody wanted to see them. I'm not sure who it was. I don't know if it was hidden or who it was. Oh, hey, Matt, hold up a second. I see you, buddy. Turn you into a moderator. I'm going to turn you blue. You are now blue. You can go to everybody else's channel. Be polite, please. Yeah, I take and roll the two. I don't edit language or anything. The only thing I have done that got me strike was handling weapons. This is my last stream because I am going to Mercer, Missouri in the morning early We are driving. It's like a 4-hour drive down there. We are going down to a place called Range Tech. Let me come up here. We are going to a place called Range Tech. It's owned by a Special Forces buddy of mine, Buzz Mendenhall, and they have this huge range complex. When he got out of the military, I think he actually got deployed to Afghanistan, but was either Iraq or Afghanistan he got deployed to with the 20th. Anyway, he was in the 12th with me up at Arlington Heights, Illinois, and I retired. I went to 85th and then retired. He went to the 20th because they did a provisional company in Chicago. The 20th Special Forces Group did when the 12th got deactivated, so that they could take all of the talent, not lose it, keep it in the Special Forces community. I, working, because I was working as a civilian for the reserve component for the Army Reserves, I had to be by law in a reserve unit. And there were no Special Forces reserve units anywhere around me. That, the 20th, was a National Guard unit. Even though they're both reserve forces, the 11th and the 12th Special Forces Group in the reserves went away, got deactivated. What was originally supposed to happen was one group in the National Guard and one group in the reserves were supposed to go away. That was supposed to be the 11th in the reserves and the 19th in the Guard. But the language of the bill said 2 Special Forces Reserve units. You see how that went? And the fucking National Guard screwed the reserves. They said, no, wait a minute. The language of the bill says 2 Special Forces Reserve units. So we kept our National Guard units. Those reserve units went away. So they fucked us hard. Okay, the 12th Special Forces Group went away, took the talent, and put it in the 20th Special Forces Group. All that would go to retain that talent in the Special Forces community because it costs millions and millions of dollars to train Special Forces soldiers. I, working for the reserve component as a civilian, had to stay in a reserve unit. So I went to the 85th Training Division for 14 months and put my retirement packet in. Fuck it. Anyway, Buzz went to the 20th. I think he got deployed. He got tabbed. He went through the Special Forces qualification course, I believe, with the 20th, and got deployed, and came back, got out, started this range tech, this big range facility in Missouri, and is teaching military sharpshooters, military basic weapons handling. He is teaching police forces, police departments, sheriff's departments. He is teaching private security firms. He is teaching individual classes. Say a private investigator wants to carry. He trains them. All right. He also puts on classes for concealed carry for civilians, and civilians can come to the range on certain days when he doesn't have classes, and they can shoot. He has a hole in his schedule every year for us, the 12th and the 20th Special Forces Group guys, to come down, get together, kind of like a reunion, and shoot for 2 fucking days. Anything you want. Rifle, he's got a 900-yard rifle range. Shotgun, multiple shotgun ranges. Pistol, multiple pistol ranges. Paper, steel, zero, and long range. So I am going down and shooting. I am taking 4 handguns. 4 handguns and 1 rifle. I'm taking 2,000 rounds of 9mm ammo for the pistols. I am taking several hundred rounds for the 6.5 Creedmoor for the rifle. I bought that Creedmoor a couple years ago from a guy who had passed from his estate. I've never shot it, and I would like to see if it's zeroed. I'd like to see how far we can shoot. I'd like to actually zero it in for 600 yards. Is what I'd like to. I'd like to shoot 5 to 700 yards. That's about what a Creedmoor is good for. You can shoot further than that, but the holdover and the wind is astronomical. But I would like to take my 338 Win Mag down with me also, because that's another nice long distance gun. And I would like to take a couple more pistols, but because I have pistols in 45 ACP, I have pistols in 38 Super, my favorite caliber, which I call a 9mm Magnum. Then I have 9 mils, I have 380s, I have 22s, no 25s, no 32s, no 38 specials. The only revolvers I have are 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum, and I have a 480 Ruger in a Ruger Super Red Hawk pistol. But I'm not going to take that down because we just don't have the room for all that. Ooh, a 1913 dime. You can send that to me. It says what on the front? It says one dime on the front. Well, this is a 1942. It says 10 cents on the front. But the dimes, hold up a second. Where's my dime book? Where'd my dime book go? My dime book. I am missing some dimes. What am I missing? 41, 45, 46, 48, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56. All of the 70s except the 75 and 79. All of the 80s except the 80, 82, 83. I need all the 1900s. I need all the 2000s from 2000 to 2010. All from 2011 to 2020 except the 2012. I have that. And all from 2021 through current except the 2021 itself. But if we look at dimes here, what's the oldest dime I got in this book? I think the oldest dime I got in this book is a 1882. You said 1913? Let me look. I don't have one. No, I don't have one. I jumped to 1936 after the 1890. So I'm missing 10s, 20s, some of the 30s. Most of the 30s, it looks like. Yep, most of the 30s. I got 36, but yeah, so I'm missing most of the 30s, 20s, and the 10s. Down to 1900, and then I'm down to 1890, so I'm missing all the 1890s. Most of the 1880s, I have 2 or 3 of the 1880s, and I don't know how far back we went. I'd have to look here. Dimes 1858 to present. 1858 to 1936, they had a wreath on them. 1937 to present was the blue nose. And from 1958 to 1919 were 925 silver. 1920 to 1966 were 80% silver. 67 to 68 were commemoratives, and they were 50% silver. And then from 1968 2000, they were 99.9% nickel. And then from 2001 to present, they were steel and copper. So, yeah, I got to order some more of these pages for this book. But yeah, those are the dimes. I started on the dimes. I got a couple pages started. I got some new stuff in there. But I need some more of these smaller pockets for fish scale nickels. I got these pockets for quarters or 50-cent pieces. And I just need to order more. That's all. Just need to order some more. There's the nickels. What's this one doing right here? What is this? Sabunos. It's a 1980. 43. It's a 43, so I got to put that in the book, right? Yep, that's got to go in the book. I had one laying out for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I had it laying out. Let me see. Where am I at here? 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. What? Wait a minute. What is this? 29. Oh, 43. Hold up a second. There's a 46, 44. Oh, I already got a 43 in there. That's why it's out. No wonder, dummy. So that goes in the bag with the rest of the other ones. We'll see if I can upgrade it, but I doubt it. It doesn't look that particularly better. I don't know. Maybe. And then what was this other dime that I had laying out here? This token dime. The Newfoundland was a 1942. And I've got 42 Blue Nose. So I don't know why that one is that way, but it is. So I don't know why I got this dime out from all the other dimes. I think it's all the dimes I got. I don't know, man. We'll put it in a bag. We'll put it down there with that book. I'll get to it one of these days. I'll get to it one of these days. All right, there's all of the tokens that I got. I told you I had tokens. God damn it. And I told whoever it was I was going to bring them in the house, and this one has to come out of this because that is just stupid the way. I'll put that in a 2x2. That's just dumb. I got to put a lot of these in 2x2s, but we'll just leave that there. And that's a fish scale nickel there. No, that's that 10 centavo, 1891, 10 centavos. This is the one I really like, though. I mean, you guys, look at that. Isn't that beauty? Well, I'm glad, Fervid. How much silver did you find going through rolls? 26 straight boxes without getting any silver. Ooh. $43p and a 45p. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I like these bank tokens. I do like these bank tokens. I got half pennies, dollar tokens, dime tokens. I like the pre-Confederation stuff if I can get it. But yeah, I like tokens a lot. Ooh, here's one that's got to go in. That's a 50 cent. See, it doesn't say Canada on it. It says Newfoundland on it. If you can see that. Come on, quit it, you goddamn fucking wants a dick on my face. Wow. There's Newfoundland on it. It doesn't have king or queen on, but it doesn't say Canada on it. And see, like this one says, it's a New Brunswick. It says New Brunswick on it. Right down there at the bottom, New Brunswick. It's just, I like those. I like those a lot. And see, I have to label this one because you can't see it anymore. But because of the design on it, you can tell where it came from. I got two of them that are pretty worn, but the rest of them you can still make out really well. Got Newfoundland, King Edward Island, Newfoundland. Why is that one so much? What does that one say? It'd have to be on this side, wouldn't it? Quebec bank token. See the ink smeared up there. Quebec bank token. So we got Newfoundland, Quebec, King Edward Island, New Brunswick. We got a lot of New Brunswick. Bank of Montreal, Upper Bank of Canada, New Brunswick, Quebec, Newfoundland, King Edward Island, Newfoundland, Upper Bank of Canada again, the hell was this one? Newfoundland, another Newfoundland. Upper Bank of Canada. What was this one? Newfoundland, another Newfoundland. And this one was Newfoundland also. It amazes me the varied sizes in pennies, half pennies. I mean, you got pennies this big, and you got pennies that big, and there's one in between. Yeah, it's amazing. See, there's a penny in between right there. That compared to that, or compared to that. See, they're all pennies. And I can see why the government of Canada wanted to take over the monetary system and standardize everything. But yeah, that's what we got. I'm going to take this one out of here. This one should never have been put in here. That should be put in a 2x2 or in a small, a lot smaller one of those. But yeah, there we go. We got a lot of them, man. I'm happy with the collection that I have of those right now. They are they're a different item. Not everybody collects them. Not everybody looks at them the same, you know. Here, let's put some of these in here too already. Looks at Canadian coins the same. I don't try and put together. The last thing on my mind is trying to put together um, books of new coins. I much rather concentrate on old stuff. Man, if I could get trade dollars from Hudson Bay, I would take those in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Because I know they had them. I went to one of the, I don't know if it was SD Bullion or Silver Gold Bull or Atmex or whoever. They have a Hudson Bay coin that I don't have, and I should have it. Because Hudson Bay Company, one of the first companies in the United States, and they bought beaver pelts, and they financed trappers and trapper parties to go out and get beavers, opened up this country. I mean, it's part of even the United States' heritage. So, hard time and Civil War tokens, yeah, those are a cool item also. I am just not into United States coinage. Even Civil War, Revolutionary War period, still using pretty much British coinage. But I'm sure somebody was trying to do their own thing. Some of the colonies were probably trading amongst themselves using their own tokens. Would be my guess. Don't know that for a fact, but yeah, I sat there and watched Block last night until he signed off. What was it, 2:00, something like that? Fuck, I stayed up until 4, just dicking around with this stuff. The rest of those I got to put in the 2x2s. I'm going to do that when we're done here. But yeah, I brought in all them dollars because I knew that bag of coins had those tokens in, or one of them bags did. So these are going to be all of the commemorative. These are all the commems in here now. And some of those got to be put into 1x1s or 2x2s, but I'm not going to do that today. Oh, yes. And here is the scope that I was trying to put on the 400 Legend. It was just too low with the scope rings that I had. Even though I had high scope rings, it was still too low. So rather than get extremely high scope rings or a riser to go on it, I just decided to get a cantilever mount, and that'll bring it up as high as I want it right there. So there you go. When that's done, I'll show you. And then the last thing, these all got to be put in 2x2s, is again the knives. I know some of you guys didn't see the knives, but this is one of the packages that I got today from a company called Scallywag Tactical in California, a startup making some nice knives. See, this one even has the little file marks up there for your thumb. Put your thumb on so it won't slip. But again, like I say, I like to skin like this with my finger on the blade. I have much more control of where that blade tip goes. But I don't like the handle, too slippery. And what I'll probably do is put something on there to make it not as slippery. You know, like you do with gun grips. Do the same thing. Shit, I can put you can put anything on there. Painted sand if you wanted to. But yeah. And then the other one I got from them is this one here, which is going to be a kitchen knife. Not a big knife. Not a big knife at all. It's just that big as far as fingers go. What is that? 3.5 inches? Hollow ground. Nice and sharp, buddy. I'm telling you, nice and sharp. And that'll be a nice little vegetable chopper. And like I say, I collect knives, fixed blade knives. So, and these two knives with the cases cost me like $55. They're 20 some dollar knives. Goodbye. It's like these from Angry Warrior Tackle Box was selling. These are Kydex, uh, some with belt clips on, some neck knife, but same thing. $25 knife. $25 knife. Handy little bastards. I got like 5 of these now. 5 of these. This is the one I open packages with all the time. All right, guys, that's about all I got. Short one today. And again, somebody wanted this pan to display jewels or rings or something that they made, and I can't remember who it was. But I finally brought it in the house so that I could ask. Oh, really? Furwood. Cool. Hudson Bay fur tokens, trade tokens that would be the bomb. That's the bomb. That's the bomb. Those would be the ones to have. Okay. Coinsincanada.com tokens. Okay. Let me open that one up. All right. Ooh, I see. Pennies. Yeah. Okay. Oh, a lot of them I see. Okay. I'll look at that as soon as we're done here. We'll see if anybody else is streaming. I don't know if they are. I got Furwood's eBay. I got that. And I missed Coin Sniper Chris today because I was running around doing stupid shit. But mail and block his other letter today with that signed quarter deal. And yeah, I gotta find those receipts and put them up here. But you guys have a great weekend, man. I'm gonna go shoot my goddamn balls off, and we're gonna sit around a campfire at night, and we're gonna tell war stories and get to know each other again. I haven't seen some of these guys in fucking 30 years, so it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. I had one guy got a hold of me, and he said, "You're a hard man to get a hold of. You must be busy all the time." Blah blah blah. I said, "No, I'm not hard to get a hold of. All you have to do is go to YouTube, type in Goomba Gary. Everything you want to know is there." So, you guys have a great weekend. We will see you. And again, my thumbnail is Lita Ford playing her guitar with the sticker on it with a scary skeleton. Have a happy Halloween, you guys. I hope you feed a lot of kids tonight. We'll see you when we get back. Bye. Boo! Boo!